It is our second weekend of working on the bus, and our first job of the day is getting this baby clean. So our bus is new enough to have this fancy safety feature where every time you turn off the bus, it alarms at you. It's a check to make sure that there are no kids left on the bus, but obviously we don't need that check. So we are trying to disconnect this little alarm so it doesn't yell at us every time we turn the bus off. Let me remind you of our electrical experience. It's none. Camera.
Time to start the bus.
Oh no.
It seems fine, but the system never seems to go off unless we've moved somewhere, so we might have to keep that in mind. Alright, so it's all disconnected. I found the installation video online and learned what all the wires went to. Green one goes to the horn, brown is activation, blue is deactivation, yellow is ignition, black is grounding, and red is to the battery. And so I just disconnected them in reverse order from the installation video. I didn't disconnect the battery the whole time because the video didn't talk about it, so I figured it was probably fine. I pried the box off of our wall here. So now that frees up some space, gets some of the clutter out of the way, and we won't have to worry about our horn and alarms and buzzer going off because of some security system for children that we don't need on our RV. So that's exciting. Yay. The first electrical stuff that we've kind of done with this, other than just disconnecting lights and stuff. So cool. I'm glad it seems to have gone okay.
Alright, we've unscrewed the first panel of the wall. The insulation actually doesn't look too bad, which the bus isn't that old, so to be expected, but we're still going to rip all the wall panels off, remove the insulation, replace it with our own, just so we know that it's going to do its best job possible. Here we go. Now we've got some wires that look like they go to our strobe light on top of the bus and a bunch of insulation. So basically just like the wall panels, we'll take out this insulation and this cover and then refit it with our own insulation. So our ceiling has a hole in it now.
It's a hole that I think I can fix.
We just cut this wire right here that the emergency hatch was attached to.
We also detached it from this one.
And detached it from this connection here. So when we detached it from this connection, we turned on the bus to make sure that this was basically what was causing the alarm, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So we turned on the bus and the alarm didn't go off. So that was good. And Gavin was 99% sure that that was just a grounding wire.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a screw going into the metal there. It's the grounding end of it. We disconnected the important part a normal way, and then the grounding wire, I didn't want to unscrew because it's covered in grease and behind some weather stuff and going into the frame, so I just cut it.
And now we have a hole in our ceiling.
Yeah, so once we take the ceiling panel out, we should be able to just screw the emergency exit cap back into place and not have a hole in our ceiling.
Which would be good in case it snows again.
Which it's supposed to in like an hour.
Good timing. Pull it straight down. How about that? Second ceiling panel. Nice.
I don't know that our windows aren't just glued into place.
Yeah, that doesn't sound wrong.
Something.
I mean, it looks like there's screws on the outside going into them.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
They don't feel like they're about to just pop out.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully they don't just vibrate loose at some point and all fall at the same time.
I mean, I don't think we've removed anything that was holding them in place. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a surprise this morning when we picked up the bus. Our windows, which we knew weren't in the greatest shape, are looking a bit loose. So when we drove the bus from the storage facility to the driveway that we're working on it, unfortunately, one of the windows came out.